niya. So, ayun. Okay. So, let's start. So, our topic for this week is sequences and series. So, ayun, sobrang dali lang nito. Review lang from grade 10. Uh, ikaw, ano ba yan? Okay. So, ayun. Ayan. So there are generally many types of sequences. Pero, ang pagpo-focusan muna natin is dito, for this session ay itong apat. Pero dalawa lang talaga yung i-highlight ko, arithmetic tsaka geometry. So arithmetic is given na a sub n is equal to n minus 1 times t. So a sub 1 is the first term and yung number of terms, and d is yung common difference. So ayan. So may example dyan, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is also a even even number sequence kasi lahat ng terms mo ay even numbers. So, ang a sub 1 mo is 2 and d equals to mo is uh, ano, 2. Okay, so geometric naman, a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Okay, so ayan. So, ang example dito is 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729. So, ayan yung powers of 3. So, ayan. Ang next natin is harmonic. Harmonic is the reciprocal of harmonic. I mean arithmetic. So kaya ang formula niya is 1 over, example natin is 1 of 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, 1/7, and 1/8. So pag ni-reciprocal mo siya, ang mabubuo mo is arithmetic sequence, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And ang Fibonacci, famous for its property and lalo na sa golden ratio if you are familiar. So let's say this is 1 plus 1. I mean, meron kang unang given terms na 1 plus 1 and 1. Pero sometimes, hindi laging nasusunod yan. So, depende, halimbawa, binigay kong given, 3 and 4. So, 3, 4, susunod nun 7. So, 4 plus 7, di pa pala natin. So, ayan. So, 3 and 4. Tapos, ang susunod ng term, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 7, 18. 18 plus 11, 29. So on and so forth. That's the Fibonacci. Ayun lang. And next. So, may ginasama. No? Okay. So, ways of writing n term. So, n term, ibig sabihin yung a sub n. So, ganyan natin siya i-denote, n term. So, first example is recursive. Kung natatandaan, recursive yung may condition na ganito. Yung n is greater than or equal to 2. Pag arithmetic and geometric, kasi minsan pag may quadratic, ang ano niya, n is greater than or equal to 3. Pero ayun, dependent lang talaga siya. So, ayun. So, may nakalit dyan na a sub 1. So, a sub 1 yung una mong term. So, 7. So, ang a sub n mo would be a sub n minus 1. Ano siya? A sub n minus 1. Ibig sabihin, pag sinubstitute mo yung 2, wait lang, saan? A sub 2, ganyan. Equal daw siya sa a sub 1, 2 minus 1 plus 9. So, ang a sub 2 minus 1 mo would be just simply a sub 1. So, a sub 1 plus 9. Ang a sub 1 mo 7. So, 7 plus 9. So, a sub 2 is equal to 16. Ganun lang. So, ayun. Next is explicit. So, yung explicit naman, binibigay niya yung exact value or yung value ng specific term na gusto mong hanapin. So, halimbawa gusto mong hanapin yung pang 11 na term. Substitute mo lang sa n, yung 11, para makuha mo yung value na gusto mo sa isang term. Sa isang sequence. Ayun. Tapos, ang problema lang sa recursive, kung kailangan mo yung pang 10th term, kukunin mo yung um, first to ninth term para 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 makuha mo yung 10th term kasi ang recursive ano siya, dependent sa previous term. So ayun, sa preceding term, ayan. So ito, types of series. So una dyan, ito lang dadalawa nating bibigyan ng focus would be arithmetic and geometric. So sa arithmetic, meron tayong dalawang formula para makuha yung sum. So una is n over 2 times a sub 1 plus a sub n. So same lang siya sa notation na binigay ko. Mahirap lang kasi i-type. Tapos yung pangalawa would be n over 2 times 2a sub 1 plus 2a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times t. So, paano na-derive yung numbers na 1? So, let's say, a sub, na-derive siya sa una nating formula na a sub 1 plus a sub n. And since we know that the arithmetic formula for arithmetic is a sub n, a sub 1 plus uh, a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times t. So, parang sinubstitute mo lang siya dito, yung a sub n mo. So, ayun lang, para for instance, hindi binigay yung a sub n, pero binigay sa iyo yung common difference and number of terms. Mas madaling kunin kaysa sa iisa-isahin mo pa lahat ng terms para makuha mo yung a sub n. So, ayun. So, sa geometric naman, meron tayong dalawang types. Isa is finite, isa infinite. So, anong pinagkaiba? Sa finite, meron tayong dalawang case pa. So, sa finite, pag yung ratio mo is 1, ang formula mo lang would be 8 times a sub wait lang, 8 times a sub 1. So, when r is equal to 1. Ayan. So, for example, meron akong geometric sequence na 2, 2, series na 2 plus 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Apat na 2. So, paano ko nasabi na geometric siya? Meron siyang common ratio na 1. 2 over 2 is 1. 2 over 2 is 1. 2 over 2 is 1. So on and so forth. So, para makuha mo siya, para ka lang nagmamultiply. So, ilang terms mo? 4. So, that's n. Tapos a sub 1 mo, or just a, would be 2. So, 4 times 2 would be 8. So, ayun lang. Ito, yung katulad sa sample ko dito. Tapos, yung isa pa naman nating term, pag hindi siya 1, or r is less than 1 or greater than 1, ito yung gagamitin nating formula. A sub 1 times 1 minus r raised to n all over 1 minus r. So ayan, familiarize yourself with the dito, formulas kasi na-discuss na to last year. So ayun, so sa infinite naman, ito, may kita nyo may ellipsis siya or may dot 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 sa dulo niya. Hindi mo tiyak kung ano yung last term niya. So ayun lang. Ito yung other type of sequences, kala ko nawala. So, una yung triangular. So, triangular is 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28. It's also a type of special type of quadratic sequence. So, paano ba to nakuha or paano nasabing sequence? So, pag yung difference niya ay 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Tapos pag minus mo ulit siya, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So, pag sa pangalawang minus mo, ibig sabihin that's quadratic. So, ayun. Tapos, makikita natin, kaya special siya kasi yung parang inad mo, yung parang pang ilang term na siya sa previous term. So, ayun. Quadratic, ayan. So, cubic naman, wait lang. Here. 2, 3, 8, 19, 38. So, since sinabi sa quadratic, pangalawa, dito naman pangatlong subtract. So 1, 4, 11, tapos 19, 3, 7, 8. Basta yun. Mali ata yung tipo. Pero sige. Sa odd numbers naman, syempre odd numbers. Sa even numbers. Sa square numbers, and cubic numbers. So bakit ko ito discuss? Kasi pag dumating na tayo sa sigma notation, may dito, especially sa odd and cubic, may formula special for those sums. Okay. So ito, identifying. Hindi ko na Pero anyway, so number 1, geometric, as I have said kanina, ang common ratio niya ay 1. Pag same. Okay. Tapos dito, arithmetic, ang common difference nila ay 3. Geometric to kasi yung common ratio nila 2 is 2. Tapos yung Fibonacci 4, 13, 13 plus 4, 17, 17 plus 13, 30, 30 plus 17, 47, 47 plus 30, 77. And this is harmonic. Bakit? So una, ay gagawin muna natin siyang, dito? Reciprocal. So 1, 5, 4, 3 half, 7 fourth, tapos 2, and 9 fourths, and 5 halves. So ano makikita natin? So dito, pwede mo siyang i-express as 4 over 4. Ito 5/4. Ito 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, and 10/4. So ayun, makikita natin na isa siyang arithmetic sequence. So pag nireciprocal natin siya pabalik dito sa original form niya na 1 and 4/5, 2/3, 4/7, we can say na harmonic sequence siya. And then ito, since it's decreasing by -2 and may plus sign, that's series, arithmetic series. And ito, 2, -1, 1/2, -1/4, 1/8. So, kailangan muna nating makita yung common ratio niya would be -1/2 must be equal to 1/2 over -1. So -1 divided by 2, that's -1/2. And 1/2 divided by -1 is equal to -1/2. So we can say that that is a geometric ellipsis sa huli. And then ito, finite, kasi di porket may ellipsis siya sa ganyan. Ayan. So ayun, discuss ko kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng recursive sa explicit. So ayun, kung ang given ay recursive, so this is a way kung paano i-convert yung recursive sa explicit just in case na recursive yung given. So first thing, kuha tayong mga 5 terms or 5 para maganda. So kunin muna natin yung terms, that's 12. So 12, tapos ang A sub 2 natin would be 12 plus 7, 19. So 19 plus 7, 26. 26 plus 7, 53, and etc. So may kita natin ang D natin would be 7 and yung A sub 1 natin ay 12. So makuha agad natin yung A sub n by using, since para tayong A sub 1 and D. So makuha na natin nth term in explicit form. So kung mapapansin nyo sa arithmetic series, pag naka-recursive siya, itong nasa labas ng A sub n minus 1, yan yung common difference mo. Okay. Dito naman sa number 2, A sub 1 is equal to 7, tapos A sub n is equal to 2 times A sub n minus 1. Ang terms niya, pag sinubstitute, 7, 14, 28, 56. So, ang R natin, pag tinignan natin dito sa nakalistang term, that would be 2. Kasi 14 over 7 is equal to 28 over 14 is equal to 56 over 28, which is equal to 2. And makita din natin na yung yung first term natin is 7. So, ayun. So, 7 times 2 raised to n minus 1. So, this notation can also be further simplified. So, paano? So, itong term na yan, pwede natin siyang i-simplify as 2 raised to n times 2 raised to -1 by the laws of exponent. Tapos, itong -2 raised to -1, pwede mo siyang isulat as 1/2. So, 7/2 times 2 raised to n. Kung mas komportable ka na n lang yung nakita mo, hindi n minus 1. So, ito, ayan. So, any of the two would do. Okay. So now, finding the n term. So finding, again, n term is A sub n. Okay. So ayun. So pag given ay sequence 13, 17, 21, 25, ang gagawin natin ay i-determine natin kung anong common difference niya. So common difference is equal to A sub 2 minus A sub 1 is equal to A sub 3 minus A sub 2, so on and so forth. So ito, may kita natin 17 minus 13 is equal to 21 minus 4. 21 minus 17 is equal to 25 minus 21, which is equal to 4. So meron ka ng common difference, meron kang A sub 1, substitute mo lang sa formula natin, and 13 plus n minus n times 4. Tapos simplify natin kasi masisimplify pa naman. So 4n plus 8. And then ito, pag given naman yung dito, A sub 1 tsaka mali. May mali. So kung given naman yung A sub 1 tsaka dito, A sub 14. Wait lang. Ayan. A sub 14. So ayun. Gagamitin natin yung formula na A sub n is equal to n minus 1 times d plus A sub 1. So A sub 1 meron tayo yan. Tapos meron din tayong n na 14. So ayun. Substitute natin siya. So A sub 14 is equal to -5 plus 14 minus 1 times d. So ayun. By algebraic manipulation, 39 is equal to 13, d is equal to 3. And ayun, meron na tayong d, meron din tayong A sub 1. Substitute natin siya sa general formula, A sub n is equal to n minus 1 times d plus A sub 1. And that would be 3n minus 8. Next. So ito, paano naman kung walang A sub 1 na given? So we can use, ito yung para sa akin, mas pinakamadali, lumahaba. Yung isa kasi nakakalito kung mag-elect ka ng A sub 1 yung A sub k mo. Di ba? Nakakalito. Okay. So, um, ito. So 7 is equal, so ang gamit pa rin natin ay, shit. Gamit pa rin natin A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times 3. So, ito, so 7 is equal to A sub 1 plus 3 minus 1 times 3. Tapos, mas simplify natin siya as A sub 1 plus 2d. Dito naman, negative 37 is equal to A sub 1 plus 18d. So, equation 2 minus equation 1 by system of equations. So, ang matitira, negative 44 is equal to 16d, or d is equal to negative 4, negative 11 over 4. So, meron ka ng d. Ang hinahanap na lang natin is A sub 1. So, using equation 1, 7 is equal to A sub 1 plus 2 times negative 11 over 4. 7 is equal to A sub 1 minus 5.5. A sub 1 is equal to 12.5. So A sub n is equal to 12.5 plus, ano dito? N minus 1 over, times negative 11 over 4. So which is equal to negative, negative 11 over 4 times n plus 12.5 plus 11 over 4. 61 over 4. So, ayan. Next. So, sa geometric naman tayo, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, 1 half. May kita natin yung combination niya, 1 half. And then yung A sub F, may A sub 1 tayo na 16. Tapos, so ayun. A sub 1, A sub n is equal to 16 times 1 half raised to n minus 1. So, that would be 16 times 1 half times over n times 1 half raised to negative 1. So, 1 half raised to negative 1 would be 2. 2 times 16, 32. Kaya 32, 1 half raised to n. And yeah, 1, ganito naman pag mayroon kang given na 8 sub 1. So dito, ito yung isang method into solving for A sub n, pero wala tayong A sub 1. So, ililet natin na capital A sub 1 or any letter kung gusto nyo B para hindi nakakalito. So, ayun. So, kung ang A sub 1 mo yung 4, so A5, A4, A5, A6, A1, A2, A3. So, pang A sub 3 sa panibagong mong sequence na gawa, yung A sub 6. So, ayun. So, substitute natin siya using A sub n is equal to A sub 1 raised to, times R raised to n minus 1. So, ayun. Tapos, makuha natin R is equal to plus minus 2. So, pag ganyan, ibig sabihin, dalawa yung possible equations natin or dalawa yung possible answer natin. So, ayun. If R is equal to 2, 16 is equal to, ang gagamitin na natin is yung normal na A sub n is equal to A sub 1 times R raised to n minus 1. So, ayun lang. Tapos at the end, makikita natin na dalawa yung, so ang notation na pwede natin gawin ay A sub n is equal to 2 raised to n or negative 2 raised to n. Ayan. Next, evaluating series. So, series is dito, sum ng sequences. So, ang solution natin sa 1 would be using A sub 1, A sub n plus A sub n all over 2 times n. So, anong n natin? Ito yung subscript niya. So, 8 plus 14, that's 22 over 2. So, that's 11 times 5, 55. So, 55. And then ito, 1, 4, 7, 10, 14. 1, 4, 7, 10 to 31. So, paano yan? Hindi natin sure. Kung ililista natin siya, matagal. So, kung isosolve na lang natin yung n tsaka yung ano niya. So, ayun. So, 31 is equal to 1 times 3 n minus 1. So, that would be 30 is equal to 3 n minus 3. And lipat natin to dito. So, that's 33, 3n. N is equal to 11. So, meron ka ng n, meron ka na ring a sub n, tsaka a sub 1. So, add mo lang yan. And simplify, 176. And then, now, sa geometric naman. So, dito. So, A sub 1, R and N. Since ano siya, finite, kasi meron tayong N. Tapos, ano pa? ang R natin ay 2. So ang gagamitin natin na formula would be A sub 1 times 1 minus R raised to N all over 1 minus R. So ayan. So 4 minus 2 raised to 10 over 1 minus 2. And that would be 4,092. So ang A sub 1 natin sa next given ay 11,111. Ang ratio niya 1. Tapos ang number of terms na i-add natin would be 11,111. So pag tinings mo yan, ano lang yan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yun lang. Next. So, ito. Ang given natin na next. Okay. Ang given natin na next ay ano tawag dito? Arithmetic. So, paano ko nasabi? Kasi meron D. D. Ang gagamitin natin would be A sub n 2a sub 1 plus n minus 1 all over times D. Ano daw? Times n over 2. So n over 2. So n natin 18 top over 2. 2a sub 1. That's 2 times 19 plus 18 minus 1 times 9. So simplify 1,719. Tapos dito, bibilangin mo lang yung terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 13, 78. Okay, so ito. So, okay. I think this is the last. Okay. So, kalma muna ako. Okay. So 2, 2/3, 2 ninths. Ayun. 2, 7, 2, 9. So, kung ito lang yung given mo, so syempre, kukunin muna natin siya. A sub n is equal to, ano pa dito? 2 over r n minus 1. So, may kita pala natin na r natin is 1/3. So, substitute natin. So, 729 is equal to, ano tawag dito? 2 times 1/3. N minus 1. Okay, so magiging 1 over 729 is equal to 1 over 3 n minus 1. Tapos 3 raised. Okay, so 3 raised to 6 is equal to 1 over 3 n minus 1. So by using the laws of exponent, n minus 1 is equal to 6 and is equal to 7. So ayun, tapos substitute natin siya sa formula na for finite. Ayun. Okay, so may kita natin yung given ko sa dalawang number na to. Same lang. So kung titignan natin, 2186 divided by 729, that's approximately 2.998628,258. Okay. So dito, pag infinite naman yung gagawin natin, A sub 1, ito kasi yung pinakamadali eh. Kasi dalawa lang kailangan mo, A sub 1 tsaka yung R. So, tas isa-substitute mo siya sa sobrang simple equation. So, 2 over 2/3. So, that would be 3. So, kung meron kayong scientific calculator, try substituting sa finite mga N20. So, that would approach 2.999999999. Hanggang pag nag-21, yung ni-raise mo na sa 21 yung R mo, magiging 3 yung sagot. So, ayun lang. Kasi, hindi na kaya ng calculator yung digits na yun. Ay, tapos na pala. Okay, guys. May tanong kayo?
Wala naman.
Wala naman po.
Okay. So, ayan. Hope na na-recall sa inyo yung series and sequences. So, I will send this PPT along with session 6 session 5 nakalimutan ko i-send last week. So, ayun guys. Thank you for your time. And kung gusto nyo i-review to sa may kita nyo siya sa drive. So, thank you guys.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Sam.
No problems. Nakamit pala ako.